Hello everybody. I decided to teach a very cute basic intro on how I like to walk in heels. I'm starting off barefoot or in pantuflas, just to give you a breakdown of exactly what my hips are doing, my shoulders, and my chest. Also wanted to give a nice thank you and shout out to Burju shoes. They are honestly the best heels I've ever bought in my life, and as you can see, I have 7 pairs. If you are a professional dancer, you need to have at least one of these. I would highly suggest the Jezebel because these are a great basic black boot heel. Highly recommend it. I don't use any other heels. If you plan to wear them out, I would say have like going out heels and then the version that you wear in class. Also, yes, Adore Dance Shoes. She is Miami distributor of these beautiful heels. She will help you get them. So I will tag Burju and pin it. These are the heels. There you go, I pinned it. Whoa! I'm gonna go ahead and start now. This won't be crazy intense, it's just tips on how to walk in your heels. We're gonna start without your heels, right? Go ahead and stand shoulder width apart. And we're going to put our weight, this is my left leg. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift my weight onto my left leg, pull my ankle into my other ankle, and cross my right knee over so you can't see it. How that looks from the front is I'm just pulling it in. So it looks and feels like I'm a little mermaid. So you should have this like fin looking shape to your body. This is your bevel. Switch it over, ankles are touching, thighs are super tight, knees are crossed. When you stand in this position, you also want to give a little arch in your back. There's a little like lift. So standing tall, we're gonna keep our chest up. We're gonna isolate our shoulders. You wanna take it up, roll it to the back, and expose this like armpit area. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and again 2, 3, 4, very exaggerated. Now taking it faster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even faster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna switch over to the other side. You let your left leg come in front. We're gonna lift our left shoulder. It's gonna go up and back, exposing that armpit. I'm turning, you don't have to turn. You're gonna go up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just your shoulder, 2, 3, 4. Again, 6, a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and even faster. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So we've got nice shoulder rolls. Go ahead and alternate it. Get comfortable with switching your weight, pulling your shoulders back. I want to focus only going back because I really want to get our chest open and I want to get this posture going. As you open your chest, you also want to think that your shoulders are pinching back. So it's as if someone grabbed your shoulders and went and pulled them back. We also want our elbows to not like be awkwardly out here and look like, what's up? Go ahead and pull your elbows in, and that helps with engaging your shoulders and exposing this armpit area. So keeping this, shoulders back, shoulders rolled back, elbows tight and in, and then kind of engages your lower back. So you have this arch so you're not like, hey, what's that? Moving on, so we've got shoulders. Go ahead, this is your right bevel, right foot in. We're gonna give some body rolls with our chest. So what you wanna do is you wanna take it up and body roll down. Up and down. From the side, you're lifting your chest up and taking it down. Up and down. So this is gonna give us this like snake effect later on while you walk. Go ahead, switch your foot. We're gonna go chest up, shoulders are back, then bringing your chest down, your shoulders come forward. Up and shoulders back, chest forward, down, chest in. One more time, up and down, and up and down. So So there's this like breath when I walk. Every time I bring my chest up, I give like an inhale. So it's like you're breathing, you're catching your breath. Then when I take my chest down and finish my body roll, I'm gonna exhale. And what a lot of people forget about is finishing off the body roll with the lower part of your body. So it's kind of just like this. Let it finish. So breathe up and then feel the contraction in your core. So you want to go, switch it. And it gives this like, oh, I'm in the ocean vibe. Good. All right. Just getting used to body rolling and using these shoulders. Next, now I'm gonna move on to my hips. So feet together, you're going to bend this is my right knee again. What I'm gonna do now is I'm isolating just the bottom part. So don't worry about what's going on up here. You can be like this and doing this stuff, whatever. From your hips down. You wanna lift, bend your knee, and we're gonna shift our hip up. So you want to keep both knees straight, and what we're doing is we're shifting this right hip up. So from the side, I'm going to be going down, push up, down, push up. In the back, it goes down, pushing up, down, pushing up. You want to keep your hands on your hips. You can do that on your head, keeping it out, whatever you want. But I really want to focus on just this dip and this straight. Left side, we're gonna bend and straighten, bend and straighten. That was the bird. Straighten, bend, and straighten. Practicing keeping maybe your elbows back whenever you feel comfortable. Up, down, and up. So there's this, shoulders are back, chest is engaged. We're sitting down, pushing up, down, and straightening up. Now, I want to alternate my hips, which is gonna come in the transition of our walks. So, what you do is, we're gonna bend our right foot, we're gonna straighten our leg, take our hip up, and what's gonna happen is, it's gonna do this rotation. So, I'm gonna go back, and when it comes down, my leg stays straight, and my left leg bends. Now my hips are going to shift, and my left hip is gonna come up, straight, and bend the right leg down. So if you take in belly dancing, your hips are going to do a figure eight. So right leg straighten, the hip comes up, twist it back, switch your weight, bend your left leg. Your hip is now ready to shift over to the left side, up, straighten your leg, twist it back, switch your knee, bend it. So we have our right leg bent. We're gonna straighten it up, push our hip back, switch our weight, keeping that right knee straight, bend your left knee. Take it up, straighten your left leg, switch your weight, bend your right knee. Switching down, switching down, switching down, switching down. So we have this figure eight going in our lower half. Really important, my knees, when they go through, they're like kissing. So they stay super, super, super tight, and then it stays in this cross. Same thing, I push it up, but I'm not doing this. There's no like gap. So if I were to have a cloth in between my legs, it would never fall. So you push and you keep everything super, super tight. Push your hip up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. There's never there's never a gap between my legs. Always keeping it super tight. Next, oh, now we put our heels on. That's basically it with flats. So you're gonna keep your legs open, a little wider than your shoulders this time. And we're going to, again, from here, you want to not just like stand Humpty Dumpty. You want to engage. So you want to tighten like your lower back, which is going to naturally arch your back. Also, remember bringing your shoulders back so that you show your armpits. and then squeeze your elbows in. It should feel like someone's pulling your elbows back. So it should feel like, oh my God, my elbows are being pulled back. So everything engaged. You're gonna squeeze your inner thighs. This is my right leg. I'm gonna pull from my ankle in to my left ankle. And I'm gonna sit. Notice as I pull, so let's say this is a very neutral stance. I'm not like hip out, I'm neutral. I'm gonna pull my ankle and my left hip is also going to extend out. And I'm gonna sit in this. So from the side, I'm in my neutral position and I'm gonna pull and sit. So now this looks very extra. Same thing, I'm pulling my right leg in, it's gonna go out to the other side and I sit. From the back, pulling that right foot in and I sit. The knee is crossed, ankles are touching, shoulders back, back is arched. So this very light, whatever. Pulling from the right, then we're gonna step out, switch our weight, and pull your left ankle in, bending your knee, bringing it tight. Take it out, switch, and pull, take it out, switch, sit in, out, and out. And this is just feeling your body in heels. So if you ever buy a new pair of heels and they're too high or you're not sure if you can walk in them, stand in it, play with your weight. Next, we're gonna take our foot into this bubble, right foot in. I want you, if you need like support, you can have a support to help you just balance and feel it, that's fine. From here, what you're gonna do is you're going to extend your right foot out. When you extend your right foot out, things to note, to remember, are extending your foot in front of the other and turning out your hip. So we're going out, forward, and open. So you kind of want to show the heel from the inside. Never like this. Why? Okay? Pull your ankle forward, keeping your thighs together. Nothing should be no hold. From here, you'll push your foot forward and bring it back in. Out and in. And out and in. Only focusing on our leg coming out and in. We'll switch over. My left hip is out. I'm going to bring it up and sit into my right hip. Extend your left foot out and in. And out and in and out and in. I'll do it facing you guys, opposite way. Right leg, 5, 6, 7, and take it forward and back and forward and back. Elbows in, back, arching your back, opening your foot. Switching it, 6, 7, left foot goes out and in and out and in. Keeping your elbows in, your lower body arched, shoulders go back. From here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my foot out, and instead of stepping right where my foot is, I'm going to take my foot out and I'm going to extend as far out as I can. So it looks like I extend it as far out as I can. Again, we're not going to just step down. We're going to push a little bit farther. So we'll go out and step, come back and in. Out, extend and step into it, come back and in. When you step into it, make sure you push your right hip out. So right now, in my right bevel, and my weight is on my left foot, my right foot is beveled. I'm going to push my foot forward. When I extend, I'm going to switch my weight. So my hips are like this right now. They're going to push this way. Extend your foot out and fall into it and switch your hips. Go back, squeeze your foot in, yes? If you're falling over, you can use a chair, steps, push in, yes? If you are fine without the chair, extend, fall, push, really emphasizing those hips. Switching other side, we'll extend, step, and fall. Right hip, left hip is up, go back, woo, in. I'll do this one this way. So we extend our foot out, step, switch our hip, come back, squeeze and bring it in. Step out, push the hip, squeeze it and bring it in. Out and fall and squeeze and in. Last one, out, fall, squeeze and in. Now we're gonna walk. We're gonna incorporate everything. Shoulders, body roll, hips, and our feet. I'm gonna start from back here. My right bevel's in. I'm gonna step forward, push, switch my hips, bring it in. Extend my foot, step and switch. Bring my foot in, step and switch, bring it in, step and switch. Again, 6, 5, 6, 7, and step, hip, bring it in, step, hip, bring it in, step, extend, bring it in, step, extend, bring it in. Okay? One more time. 5, 6, 7. We're gonna go step, come in, 6, 7, and step, come in, 6, 7, and step, come in, 6, 7, and step. Going faster, turn around and step. Bring it through, step. Bring it through, step. Bring it through, step. Okay. Now we're going to add our shoulders and our body roll at the same time. So what's going to happen is when I step on my right foot, my right shoulder is rolling back. I'm breathing in, lifting my chest, and when I squeeze and bring my hip in, I'm exhaling and pushing my hips down, yes? Then my left shoulder comes up with my chest, and then I exhale and bring it down. Then the right, and then the left. I'm super exaggerating so that you understand, yes. So, one more time. I'm gonna take my right foot, my right shoulder, and my chest forward. Exhale and bring it in. Up, in, and in. So there's this constant body roll with your chest. There's this up, down with your shoulders. And there's this figure 8 with your hips. And you're extending and straightening your knees. We do not ever want to walk like this. Okay? Don't walk with your knees bent. Yeah, I don't have a crazy, impressive straight leg, but this is as straight as my leg can go. That is as straight as I will put my leg when I walk. Does that make sense? Same thing this side. If you're bending your knees, try heels that are shorter to go out and wear the higher heels at home and practice just stepping forward, opening your turnout and feeling that stretch. So, we're gonna go forward, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a chest and down, chest and down, chest and down. Oops, sorry, chest and down. When I walk, I like to think I'm like one of those snakes, and I'm like being summoned, So I'm just gonna walk now with music, and you guys follow along. 5, 6. I'm gonna go right, in, left, in. And up. 5, 6, 7, and 1. In, up, in, up, in, extending, and in. We're gonna try faster. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5. Same tempo, going right, left, right, left. One last time, 3, 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7. 1, 3. Think about if you can exaggerate your body rolls more, or take your shoulders back more. I'm gonna do it faster now. We got 5, 6, 5, 6, faster, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, Wanda. Also, another pointer I forgot to mention, the walk I'm teaching today isn't a strut. We're not lifting our feet off the ground. It's more of a sultry walk. It's very feline, very kitty, just walking on the windowsill, very lushy. So when I walk, I let my toes stay on the ground. I keep my toes on the floor. So when I step forward, I let my back foot drag in, and it's being dragged by my thigh. That's pulling my knee in, which is like, come on, toe, stay here. Then my toes are like kissing. They're like lovers. They're like, no, oh my God, you left me, right? So now the left toe left, and then my right toe is like, no, baby, come back. And then they're like, oh no, we're separated again. Oh no, come back. Same concept of the thingy that I had earlier. If I were to walk with this between my legs, it wouldn't fall because I would keep everything super, 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 super tight. One more time. If you have a rag, I'd say practice with this. You would go 1 and 2 and 3, and even if you want to take it faster. So, keep your thighs tight. Woo! Some checklists, keep your thighs tight. Keep your knees together. Keep your toes touching the floor. I would hit. So I would walk, and there would be this like lazy drag to my back foot. Were you calling me now? Just kidding. Oh wait, did you say something? Oh, it wasn't for me, just kidding. I'll go away now. Oh wait, it was for me? Okay, I'll come back. No, it wasn't, just kidding, I'll go away. That's basically it for walks. For my advanced people, I would practice with cha-chas and of course, feeling up on yourself. So if we were to do a cha-cha step, which for professional dancers, I recommend it, don't ever hop skip. And what a hop skip is, ladies, is this like, I was a cheerleader in high school. Look at me getting to my spot because this is the fastest way for me to get to my spot. Don't do it. Don't be that girl. So don't ever skip, ever. If you have to get somewhere, and you need to get there quickly, do a cha-cha or a little double step, a little quick double step. You're going 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Keep your knees together. Right and 2. Up and up. Oh my God, I travel a lot, so it just goes to show you. But if you were to do a cha-cha step, you would go ta, 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 3 and 4, 5 and 6. And I'm out of frame. I can't do this with you. Yelling. When you get the cha-cha, it helps you with turns. We would go 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So you can get a little turn in there. If I were to turn to the right, I would go right and 2, then left and 4. Gets a little complicated. This is for my more advanced girls. So you can practice at home or wherever and hit 1 and 2, 3 and what? We just had this meeting. So, last little note. If you were to ever, walk, do a freestyle across the floor in a class, or you're doing a dance, or you want to perform for somebody, or you want to be extra when you're going out to the club, and you touch yourself, make sure to touch yourself. So if I were to walk sultry, I would have my hands touching and moving things. You don't want to walk like, oh, I don't know who this person is. It's you, and you've been in your body since you were in your mom's womb. So you are the only person who can touch yourself in this way, okay? So when you walk, and if you were to ever, freestyle, you can literally grab and lift and pull and throw it, yes? This is why when you see my dances, I can touch myself because it is my body. It's not somebody else's hands. They are my hands. I can do this, okay? So if you're going to be sexy in a dance class, in whatever environment you want to do it, make sure to actually, touch whatever part of the body it is that you're going for. So we'll go ahead and do it. Also, side note, you're home, so you can totally take advantage of doing this without anyone looking at you and being like, oh, she's touching herself weird. So we'll just go back and forth, putting our hands up and down, and then that'll be it for today. Now get in the mood. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around. 6, 7, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. Faster. 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn around. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was Wanda, you guys. She was our vocals for today. Okay. Yo tengo que leer estas cosas, pero mientras que lo leo, puedo dejar que la gente te vea. Okay. I know, Wanda no paraba.